coming up in this read. You feel uncomfortable with getting a lot of attention and a lot of compliments. Some of you feel awkward about getting compliments. Get used to it. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to say that. Yeah, get used to it. Virgo, we're doing your love reading for May 2023. If love isn't your thing, you can always go check out your general reading that I released for you at the start of the month. And yeah, we're just going to start pulling your cards here, Virgo, okay? If anything doesn't resonate for you, you just leave it for someone else, right? It's really, really simple. Everything that you need to know is in my description box. Right, let's go. What's coming in towards Virgo Collective in love, please? Okay. The Seed. Good plans will bring you success. New ideas and possibilities are yours. Pregnancy and birth of a child or new love. Okay. The Hearth, the Butterfly in the Mirror. Right. So that feels like catalytic energy to me, Virgo. This seed energy is coming in through some kind of rebirth that you had, okay? It's like Spirit saying, look, something didn't work out. And with this being a love read, that would be a relationship didn't work out. And there was a good reason why that particular relationship didn't quite pan out the way that you wanted it to. I know how patronizing that sounds, especially if someone's still hurting over that more recent situation. I completely understand that, right? So it's probably not what you're going to want to hear right now, but like, listen, Spirit's saying, yeah, that there is a good reason why that happened, and you had to go through that rebirth process, and now you're ready for this new energy that's coming in with this seed. Okay, for some of you that could be an actual child, all right? For others of you, that's going to be more about a metaphor for your life. Okay, so it is weird. I've not heard that phrase for a long time. Someone tried to bury you, but they didn't realize that you were a seed. It sounds cheesy as fuck, but that's what's coming in, right? And of course, what do seeds grow when they're buried? What do seeds do when they're buried? They start to sprout and grow, okay? A lot of you do have new love that's coming in, so it's really, really exciting. And then you've got the Trumpet, enjoyment at work and life, good luck, victory, resurrection. And there you go, see, resurrection. Speaking truth, changing direction by choice and being curious. I feel that this is you. You are about to be so happy that you're literally going to want to sing it from the rooftops, okay? A lot of excitement around you. And then the pram. Really? Okay, so for some of you, it's not a metaphor, okay? Sometimes it's weird the way that it works, because sometimes my cards will use a lot of metaphors, and like you have to do a lot of digging and investigating to find out what the frick is going on. And other times my cards will be really they won't even be subtle sometimes, okay? And they can be very, very literal as well. So for some of you, this is literally, yeah, finding out that, you know, you're about to be a parent, something like that. Obviously, there is going to be a group of Virgo where that's not going to apply for a multitude of different reasons. So that's going to be about a new house, okay? Moving home, finding a new crib, a new place to live, right? Lots of really exciting energy around you, Virgo. You're definitely being protected in a lot of ways as well, and you've got a lot of good luck around you. So certainly any plans that you had, like if you were pausing and not wanting to take action on something because you didn't feel that the time wasn't quite right, this energy is saying, you're ready now, Virgo. Now is the time. Now is the time for you to take action, okay? Your goals are obtainable. So start moving towards whatever your goals were, right? Okay, what's coming in towards Virgo, please? I'm also feeling, Virgo, that a lot of people around you are going to be celebrating your successes and your achievements. There's a lot of people who they think very highly of you. So you are being spoken about behind your back, but the things that are being spoken are really, really positive. Okay, right, so you've got Justice that's coming out. Now you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra placements in your own chart. The King of Wands and the Three of Coins. Okay, wow. Someone's got a pay rise coming in here. I feel that your initiative at work for a lot of you has been recognized. Okay. Now, where love is concerned, yeah, you've got an individual who, I mean, you could be working with them, you could be working for them. There seems to be a lot of ideas in someone else's head about taking the connection or the relationship with you to a whole entirely different level. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. King of Swords, a Knight of Cups, and the Tower. So you've got two kings and a knight here, Virgo. I feel that there's a lot of competition for you. I'm not going to lie. And someone is going to get hurt, but I don't think it's you. This is like a sudden proposal that you receive. Someone is going to propose something to you and you're not expecting it at all. It's going to lead on to collateral damage for another individual though. So someone else is going to be disappointed that you're receiving this proposal. Sorry, I'm losing my words. It's been a very strange, very long day today. Two kings are fighting over you, Virgo. You've got a King of Wands and a King of Swords. I mean, there could be a Leo or an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Libra, an Aries also. That there is definitely multiple individuals in your energy that are fighting for your attention. And of course, you can't have them all, can you? Well, I mean, I don't know. Can you? Can you, Virgo? Is that your thing? It's probably a thing for someone. It's not going to be a thing for everyone, though, right? The Six of Cups and the Moon. Right. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to say it, but it is coming out. One of these people is someone from your past, and it's somebody who you used to harbour quite deep feelings for, but these days you feel quite differently about them. Okay, so it's almost like they've missed their boat, they've missed their chance, you know. They didn't know how to behave back in the days, so, you know, you're definitely moving on. What else for Virgo? Okay, yeah, the Ace of Cups, see that, new love. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Queen of Coins, beautiful. You're thinking long-term, stability, security. Also as well, when I mentioned about how some of you are receiving a pay rise, it's right there, okay? And the Six of Wands, yeah. And the Nine of Cups underneath that one. Again, that just really reinforces the message about, look, I know it is going slightly off track and off topic here, but we've already seen it in your spread, so it's only fair to, you know, go wherever tarot leads you, right? Someone is going to be receiving some kind of an award here from their peers, okay? And it does feel like it's going to be something very public. So if you identify as being a bit of a shrinking violet, that is going to take you out of your comfort zone, like quite significantly. Lean into it, Virgo, okay? Enjoy the moment, because a moment like that, it doesn't happen very often, all right? So there's nothing wrong with Nine of Cups. Indulge in yourself. in this moment for as long as it lasts, okay? Which is you basically having people sing your praises, and to be really, I want to say proud to be working on your team for some of you. Interesting message. Yeah, there's definitely a long-term relationship here. Can you clarify the Queen of Coins, please? Virgo. Queen of Coins for Virgo. Okay. Right, same top one. Strength, Leo energy. Strength, courage, a compromise. It's the card of diplomacy also. Wow. Yeah, it's about that comfort zone thing again. So I love this deck because it's showing like two faces, but it doesn't mean someone's two-faced in this particular context, right? What it means is put your brave face on, okay? That's what it means in this context, because it's come out, it's literally to clarify your Queen of Coins and your Six of Wands, okay? Put a brave face on. I know a lot of yous don't like to be out in the public eye. Yous feel uncomfortable with getting a lot of attention and a lot of compliments. Some of yous feel awkward about getting compliments. Get used to it, okay? I'm sorry, I don't know how else to say that. Yeah, get used to it, because you are going to be receiving a lot of compliments. And none of them are fake, all right? So I get the impression that you might not always trust when someone is giving you compliments, because your mind could automatically go to the place of, well, what is it that they're wanting? You know, they're obviously trying to butter me up for something. So what is it that they're wanting off of me? No, they don't want anything. They just want to give you the compliments because they think that highly of you. You know, Queen of Coins, Six of Wands. So, yeah, it's a beautiful energy. Can you tell us about justice, please? I feel this justice is about a new contract, and for some of you, it could well be a new soul contract. Somebody that you used to deal with, you had like a soulmate type connection with the past person, and that there was definitely a soul contract there between yourself and them. It looks like they cut things off before that contract was complete, okay? And again, that's also caused a tower type situation. So what we see is basically, I need to be careful with what I say here because I don't want it taken out of context. Basically, the universe, the divine, whichever name you prefer to use, doesn't really make a difference, part of the same thing. The universe has got a new soul contract here for you, Virgo, okay? And some of yous were getting quite anxious and worried because the other person that you used to deal with, you knew deep down that that soul contract wasn't finished for whatever reason, and you're the one that felt like you had failed. And Spirit's saying, no, Virgo, you did everything that you could in that situation. You did everything right. So we understand that not all soul contracts can be completed for whatever reason. Here you go, Virgo. Here's a new soul contract now with this person over here that we're bringing in towards you. And this one's going to go really, really well. Okay, and for a lot of you, this is going to be your lifetime partner as well. So it's that kind of soul contract that's coming in for you. A very, very attractive individual. Someone that you're going to have the hots for this person straight away if you've not already met them. Okay, again, keep an open mind because I'm reading for well, more recently, only about 20 people. So, but even then, like, everyone's going to have a slightly different story. Do you know what I mean? You're all going to be at different places on your soul journey. So just keep an open mind. Either way, this individual, very, very attractive. Okay. they are going to take an instant like to you. Knight of Swords, yeah. And they're going to want to move quick as well. Communication is very, very important to this individual. They like to be very direct, which is a good match for you because you don't like people who come across as being too much of a puzzle. Do you know what I mean? You're not really into subtle hints per se. Clarify justice. Wow. Justice clarified with justice. Yeah, that's a soul contract. 100%. That's a new soul contract. So you've got nothing to worry about here, Virgo. Okay, you're, as far as like from what I can see anyway, your hands are clean, right? Justice, Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. You're free to move on. You're free to move forward. Okay, if this is about a pre-existing relationship, then you're free to take the connection up to the next level or in the next direction that you're deciding to take it into. Okay. What's with this moon, please? What is with this moon for Virgo? What's going on with the moon? Thank you. Death and rebirth that came out off balance. That feels like a guilty conscience. Not necessarily yours. Okay, now here's the thing, you might be feeling guilty for wanting or needing to move on from the past person. That's fine, that's normal. Okay, don't beat yourself up over it. You need to move on eventually. Okay, this is also indicating to me mostly that whoever the Six of Cups was, whoever the past person was, they are currently not really leaning into the changes that they have to go through. It's like they're fighting it. They're fighting against the change. And clarify that Six of Cups, please. Why am I getting a bit of a strange vibe off of that Six of Cups, please? It's weird because it's like a cycle, a repetitive cycle. That's a strange vibe. Seven of Swords, the card of deceit, trickery, lies, betrayal. Yeah. Yeah, someone sneaking off, someone running away. They were not being straight with you at all. I don't want to look too deeply into it, but I was curious as to why I was getting a strange energy off of that Six of Cups, because usually that's such a beautiful, beautiful energy, isn't it? It's a card of soulmates. It's a card of usually happy memories, childhood, nostalgia, making new memories. And then, like, to clarify it with the Seven of Swords, it's a bit thingy. I don't know, it's almost as if you had to reconcile within yourself that something to do with the past person was a lie. It's almost like the person that they pretended that they were never really existed. Do you know what I mean? It's something like that. Tell us more about the Six of Cups, please, for Virgo. Is this something that's coming in towards Virgo, or is it something that's leaving Virgo's energy? Thank you. Lovers, the Nine of Cups is active right now. It's active right now. Definitely. The Lovers and the Nine of Cups, because they can see how well you're doing. They can see how happy you are. They are still connected to you energetically because they can feel that you're ecstatic about something, or someone is ecstatic about you. Do you know what I mean? It's always the same. Whenever you start pulling away your energy from someone else, they come running back. It's always the same. It's typical. It's under there, the King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen the King of Wands already up there. A heavy Leo and I want to say Aquarius energy for some of you. Really heavy on the Leo though. What's under that one? The 9 of Wands. Oh, the 8 of Wands. Moving fast. And the Moon. Someone is definitely overwhelmed in their feelings and they need to... oh God, I don't want to say calm down. That's even more patronizing. Bloody hell. They need to resolve these intense emotions that they have before they can make a clear decision. All right, because this does feel, Virgo, like somebody didn't really want you when they had you, and now they don't have you at all, and you're looking in the direction of a new love, and now they're wanting you. Do you know what I mean? And that is really deceitful of them, very deceitful of them. And anyone who has been put in that situation before will completely understand how fucked up that also is. You know, it's almost like that past person was accustomed to putting you on a shelf and leaving you there until they were ready to come pick you up again, type thing, and always expecting for you to just sit there and wait for them on that shelf and never ever move. Do you know what I mean? It's got that vibe to it. And now that you're heading off in a brand new direction in love, you're no longer on that shelf that they put you on. You're no longer available. Well, that's just tough. They missed out. They cannot honestly, like no reasonable person can expect for you to hang around and wait on them forever. That's unreasonable for them to assume that you would do that. Now, you mustn't feel guilty for moving on, Virgo. Because remember, at the end of it all, they made their decision. They made their decision. Now they have to stick with it. Okay? Looks like your new love is going really, really well. Really well. It's almost like you couldn't have asked for more. You know? Very stable, very grounded, very secure. It's also with someone who isn't just like really attractive, but they excite you as well. Like you both excite each other. What else for Virgo? Thank you. So you got the card of patience. You're entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. So a lot of you could well be in the middle of this tower falling down right now. You could be in the middle of this storm right now. And we've just predicted what's going to happen as soon as the rest of that tower falls down. Resurrection. No more wounds, only love predicted for the future. Take a screenshot, Virgo. Only love predicted for the future. That is absolutely beautiful. If I keep pausing, by the way, it's because I have to look at the screen and make sure that the camera's got it actually in focus, because it doesn't always go in focus. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think I need to get it serviced or something. Wow, beautiful, beautiful messages, Virgo. What else, please? Virgo collective in love. Yeah, it's time for this new soul contract. You've been needing it for a while. Oh, I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, no shit. Especially when you get the King of Wands that comes out twice in the same read. Yeah, that's like double attraction. You're both going to be, or are, really, really attracted to each other. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Interesting. That would be from the past person then. The past person couldn't make up their mind. They couldn't make up their mind. And they might have made you feel like somehow you weren't good enough because they couldn't make up their mind. Well, now you've made up their mind for them. I hid who I really am from you. Interesting. Because we already said that the person that they presented themselves to be didn't actually exist. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel that that's the new person. It could well be the past person also. But I feel more strongly that this is leaning in towards the new love. Interesting. Things are about to get a little bit spicy. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. It's up to you what you do with this reading. Please remember that tarot is not a crutch. It is not a scapegoat. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.